Hi everyone, it's Heather and I'm back today with a tutorial. Now, it's ages since I've done a tutorial. It's probably about 5 or 6 videos ago since I did one, I think. So I thought I'd do one today, and it's kind of like a review slash tutorial of this palette here, which you can't see because it's got a glare. It's the Wet n Wild Petal Pusher palette, and it's got 8 shadows in it, and they're all like kind of purpley pink tones. So right up my street, and I picked this up when I was in Florida in February, and haven't really had a play with the colours and stuff until now. So this is the look that I've gone for. So not obviously wearable for like every day, probably more of an evening look. Well, it depends, you might want to wear it during the day, that's totally up to you. So this is the look that I've done, and the tutorial is coming up for it right now. Okay, so I'm going to start off by priming my eyelid. Now I'm using a couple of different primers simply because the colour that I'm going to be using on the lid here is like got some glitter in it, so I wanted to kind of lock it down onto the eyelid. So first off I'm going to use the Urban Decay primer potion. This is just a little sample size. And then the next one I'm going to use is the Too Faced Shadow Insurance Glitter Glue. I've used this before in videos, and basically it is, as it says, like to lock down glitter onto your eye. Now the shadow I'm using is like an eyeshadow with glitter in, so I thought this would be quite good just to concentrate it onto the eye itself. So I'm just applying it right down at the lashes and then just like patting it up the way. So the shadow I'm going to use on the lid is this one here in the palette, so it's like at the opposite end from the brow bone colours. It's called a definer. I'm not sure what they mean by that, but I'm going to use this on the eyelid. I'm just going to pack the colour on with a MAC 217. So I've packed that colour right across the lid, and I've just taken it just up to the crease, no higher, because if you took it higher the glitter would just go everywhere and we don't want that. So next up I'm going to take a very dirty 217 brush. I think I said this was a 217 that I was using the last time. It's not, it's a 239. It's a while since I've done these tutorials, so bear with me. And then I'm going to take the colour one down from that, which is this one here. It's like a really vibrant kind of grapey purple colour. There's tons of fallout with this particular colour, so I've not actually applied any foundation yet. I'm going to do that right at the end, and I would recommend doing that because the colour tends to kind of fall down onto the cheeks. So I'm just going to apply this in the crease. And then directly above that I'm going to use this colour on the other side, which is an eyelid shade, and it's like a kind of more of a plummy kind of purple with like some kind of gold shimmer running through it. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that and just pop that like above where I put this colour here, just so it's like kind of transitioning into this other colour. Then I'm just going to take a clean blending brush. This is just one of these cheap elf ones. If you actually saw the state of mine, you'd be shocked. I am quite shocked at how bad that looks. I'm just going to blend like the top edge just to make sure everything's kind of blended out. Next up I'm going to take some of this dark colour here. It's a crease shade. And it looks, when I first saw it I thought it looked a bit like Beauty Marked by MAC, but it's not really. It just, when you apply it, it just looks really, really dark, but the kind of glitter that's in it doesn't really show up. So I'm just going to take my blending brush again, and I'm just going to concentrate this in a portion of the eye. I'm just kind of patting it on to get the colour placed. And then just work it into the immediate crease. Then on the lower lash line, I'm going to take back to this kind of grapey coloured crease shade in the palette, and I'm just going to use my 239, just the very kind of edge part of it, to apply the colour just along the lower lash line, just starting at the outside. And then the kind of tear duct area, I've taken that first colour that I applied all over the lid, and I'm just going to kind of put a little bit of that in there. I was going to use one of these colours on this palette from a brow bone, but when I kind of swatched this one here, it's got like a kind of pinky tone to it, so I thought I'm just going to stick with something just more neutral. So I'm just going to use this colour here. It's by Inglot, and I can't remember the shade name, but I'll stick all the information and stuff like that down below so you can check that out to see exactly what colour it is. So that's the eyes pretty much done. On this side I've done a little bit of liner, but I'm going to pop my liner and mascara on, sort out my eyebrows, and then apply the products on the rest of my face. What I would normally do is just shut the camera off and then start it up again at the end to show you what I was wearing, but what I might do is just kind of just speed it all up so you can see exactly what I'm doing, and then at the end I'll show you some of the products that I used. so there we have it. What I did incidentally while I was fast forwarding that bit that you just saw with me applying the makeup is, as you've seen, I've put all the products below as I'm applying them so you can see exactly what I've used. So I won't have to go through them now, so it'll save you the hassle of sitting here listening to that. Plus my dinner is ready, so I'm hungry and I'm going to go and eat it. So that is the look complete. This palette is lovely. I'm not sure, like, for every day obviously it's not going to be all that useful, but certainly for a night out. I love purple on my eyes, and especially with green eyes they say that purple's like the colour to wear. So I certainly like how the shadows performed. For the price, I'm sure it was about $4 or $5 when I was in Florida, so it's a bargain. So if you get the chance to pick one of these up, I would definitely suggest you do so. I will probably post about this on my blog, so if you want to see like larger, kind of clearer pictures of that, then head over there. There's also a whole host of other stuff going on over in the blog, so check that out as well. All the links and everything for that will be below. And until my next video, bye!